over there as well. Pulled out of it just as I was about to net it. I've had plenty of fish now, mainly down that line down there on the old homemade quill float. Plenty of dace, roach. Hi and welcome back. I just thought I'd give you a little glimpse of the gear I'm taking today. I'm not much of a gear angler anymore. I tend to use whatever I've got knocking around still from my old fishing days. So basically I'm using an old Mitchell 410. Unfortunately it busted the other day, so I've only got a half bail arm on there now because it got snapped and I had to bend it, but I'm improvising with that on one of my rods today. I'm using a Concept Match GT 13-foot float rod, a homemade quill float, strung out shot with a couple of big shots. It's so shallow in the swim I don't bother with a complicated shotting pattern, so I've just got a number AA, a BB, a number 4, a couple of number 8, size 20 up. There, if you can see it. I've got my roving setup, seat box, my other version, with basically like the old Shakespeare box with a Shakespeare Serper. I've got my bike over there, my landing net, which all goes inside the box. I've got a really cheap travel rod, travel quiver tip rod I picked up off online trading site with a old Browning match reel there. I've got £6 line on that, and that's set up with a feeder rig with an open end feeder, a size 10 hook for fishing bread or small bits of cheese. I tried that first of all, but I only had one little knock on that, and then I went on the float. I've had about 20 odd fish now. Biggest one was probably a chublet, about sort of 4 or 5 ounces. I've had I had a few roach up to about sort of 3 or 4 ounces as well. Nothing really big so far today. Normally you get some big chub and that peg over there, and that underneath that tree, but I've not had any today, any bigger ones, and you get some big perch in here as well. But I've had a few fish, mainly catching on caster, feeding hemp. I tried the old bread and cheese, like I said, nothing on bread. I had a knock on the cheese, but it's been fishing the caster. Missed a lot of bites, a few bleak I've had, a few days, a load of roach, and one chublet. But yeah, enjoyable session. So I'm having a little bit of break. I've spooked a bit now, I think, because I've had a few like that. I've been catching either down there and right in the margins, basically just off the end of the rod tip down there, or trotting it down through and either going left or right. I've had a few fish that way. It's mainly been bleak though, to be honest. The dace don't seem to be having it today, maybe with the colour in the water, I'm not sure, but the roach seem to be on the feed, so I've had a few roach. So yeah, nice bit of fishing. So I'm having a bit of a break now. I'm going to keep drilling in some hemp onto that inside line. Hopefully the roach will come back and I'll have a few more. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Cheers, bye. Another lovely roach, caught on the old Mitchell 410. Homemade quill float, single caster. I've had 6 roach now and a chublet in a short period of time. So get out there, on your bike, on the bank, and fish your local with a travelling light. Cheers. A lovely chublet, caught on the old Mitchell 410. A homemade quill float on caster on a very coloured River Ray. I've had a couple of bites on the tip on cheese, but I missed some little taps from small fish, and this one's ready to go back. Cheers. Remember, get on your bike and go fishing. I got you. Lovely roach caught on the Lake Ledger on double caster on the River Ray. Get out there and do a bit of fishing, travelling light with your bike kit. Fantastic stuff. Cheers.